welcome back, people, to a lovely new edition of Advice from a Nigga on Child Support. As always, I'm your boy, girl, that's him, accompanied here by my lovely co-host, Miss Nick Nack, talk show host.
And
Talk
of,
to him.
and as always, I'm super grateful to be here. I'm glad to be here with Girl That's Him. Make sure you follow both of us on Instagram.
Huh?
His is at Girl That's Him, and mine is Nick Nack Talk Show Host, as you see on the screen.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, make sure that you check out our previous 3 videos. Leave a comment. Leave us topics that you want to hear us talk about. Let us know how we're doing. Couple disclaimers. Have fun. Lighten up. Like, at no point are you and I going to go for coffee at Starbucks. So you don't have to agree with us, but you can still enjoy the show. So
Talk to 'em.
we're here to help you get rid of the wet rag and
Mhm.
win you a red ring.
Talk to him.
Okay, ladies,
Talk
so
to
we are
him.
here for you.
The cold wet rag. The cold wet rag.
Can we talk about Cardi B, please?
Let's get to it. Let's get to the
Okay,
shits.
okay.
hmm
First of all, how can we speak on another person's situation and we don't live with them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Foul.
That's
They put it online,
the
though,
first
but
mistake when
foul.
you're trying to mind somebody else's business for them,
True,
right?
but it's online.
But
Mhm.
while we're talking about it, I just think people are dragging the wrong person. Why is everybody
Really?
making fun of Cardi B for getting cheated on, but
Mm.
Offset was cheating on her? Like, who
Mm.
raised y'all?
Mm. Mm. First of all, ma'am, let's talk about what's important. The phrase says forgive and forget. So if she took that mind back, then everybody else needs to forgive and forget. But we're not going to talk about why she left him, though, right? She didn't leave him because he cheated. What was the reason she left this nigga for?
She left him because she wanted to do so before he cheated again.
Oh, so she left this nigga because she thought he was going to fucking cheat.
I mean, look at the ratio. Look at how things have played out already. I mean, it's a pretty educated guess, if you ask me.
Really?
Yeah.
And she didn't make that same educated guess when she decided to marry one of the 3 most popular rappers in the rap game, ma'am.
That's what's wrong with people. They let money go to their head. They let popularity go to their head. Like, clout ain't even all that. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
still a lame ass nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you're touching. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? You
Offset.
still got to be loyal. I don't care how much money you make.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Offset. Let me tell you something, ladies. Depending on the mind you got and the career path that this nigga has, there should be a certain level of cheating allowance that he is allowed. Okay? Ma'am, he's deciding to come home to you. Do you know what these Instagram models look like today? Do you know what these groupies look like today?
I've seen the fake bodies online. Yes. I've
That's
seen them.
fine. That's fine. But it feels real. When you-
For how long?
It doesn't
How
matter.
long does it really
How long
feel?
does it take? How long does it take to make a bad decision? Not long at all.
Split second.
So I think it's long enough to feel real for that particular moment, if that makes sense.
Okay, but
Mhm.
I have so much shit to talk about Offset using the distraction. He really tried to distract us with his grandma dying. Like, rest in peace.
What's your point?
Rest in peace to grandma. I'm not even gonna be
So
disrespectful
what you gotta
about
say?
it. But niggas can't wait to try to use something to
Oh.
deter you from the fact
Oh.
that's at hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight.
hmm
If me and you were dating, you are an awful fucking girlfriend. Okay? You're crazy, you're delusional, all of the works. Okay? I mean, all of the sprinkles and shit. And I'm about to leave you. I've planned my getaway. I know the day. It's over. But you have a miscarriage out of nowhere. Is it still right for me to leave you? What you got nothing to say?
I have a whole lot to say. I'm just trying
Oh.
to figure out how I want to say it.
Oh, because yes. Yes, see, when it comes to y'all, I should stay.
You know
to
what?
make you feel
Everyone
better.
has the
Mhm.
right to do what they know is going to make them the most happy. Because if he sticks around, he might be not even performing how he should in that relationship. So
And you think you would accept that answer if you just
you have no
had
choice.
ma-
If a nigga
I
don't want to
mean,
be
like
kept,
a
he's not
horror
gonna be kept.
movie.
So it
Uh-huh.
had nothing to do with Cardi B not cooking. It had nothing to do with her not
Really?
cleaning, and it had everything to do with the
Really?
fact that Offset is a man that does not want to be kept. Period.
Let's talk about
Drop the
what's
mic.
important. You don't know their relationship just like I don't, right? But I love how you give the benefit of the doubt to Cardi B. Why can't Offset get the same
Ladies, I
goddamn?
got you.
No, because that's horseshit, ma'am. Because at the end of the fucking day, this man could be a loyal man, but they bickering back and forth because of her and how she wants to be perceived by the media. Because let's just put it on table. I think all of this shit is a hoax. I don't think it's for clout, but I do believe that this is a team decision. This is her agents. This is her publicists. This is her stylists, her images, all of these people. Because first of all, when you get to that level, you can't make decisions like that on your own.
Facts.
Cardi B can't
Facts.
leave Migos.
Facts.
You have to go through a boardroom before you do that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you got to think how much money do they spend on her image. If she goes to Walmart, they send a team of people over there. They are your life now. They have invested in you.
So what would that gain Cardi to leave Offset?
I believe is either for this record that she claims is not for, or I think in 6 months, either he gonna have a baby that come out, or a story about her gonna come out. Either way, I think this is her team trying to get ahead of the motherfucking story, so that way they ain't gotta worry about the fallout. Cause if she get caught cheating, it don't matter. She ain't with the
Yeah,
nigga
ladies,
no more.
that's not a good look. That's not a good look, ladies.
What? What? Y'all want to get caught cheating?
Do men want to get caught cheating?
No, but we do for some reason. Oh, we're
First,
gonna wait for that.
and you know what?
Mhm.
While we're talking about Cardi B not cooking and not cleaning, I just want to
Mhm.
say, for the record, everybody that's talking shit about her not cooking and not cleaning
Okay.
can't afford a chef like she can. They can't afford a maid like she can. So
True.
maybe she don't have to.
Troll.
You know what I'm saying?
Troll.
I cannot wait to be touching millions of dollars and looking on the internet watching people talk
Mhm.
about me and I make way more money than them. Like
Exactly.
it must feel so
Exactly.
nice. Yeah.
It's like looking down. They won't see. You don't like the PC version.
could
the
be like
the real
looking down.
version is looking down, like you fucking niggas, peasants.
just laying on top of your pile of
Huh?
money. Like they said,
Huh?
well,
Huh?
boo-hoo.
Do you feel me? That's real shit. But yes,
Yeah.
at the end of the fucking day, I ain't mad at her for leaving.
Mhm.
But you're not gonna tell me you left because you leaving before he might have cheated. If that's the case, every woman in America should get divorced because he might cheat next week.
I mean, women, we kind of are gymnasts, and we do jump through a bunch of hoops, overthinking
Unnecessary
and creating.
news.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Your whole little fucking dimension. It's like y'all create an entire world.
maybe you
Full
guys
of
give us
animals and
reasons
creatures.
to,
No,
to
we
come to
don't.
that conclusion.
It's whenever you meet a new dude, it's like I don't know if you ever seen Inside Out with the little white girl and they was inside, they was her emotions and shit. But every time she went through a different change in her life, a different island would evolve. That's how y'all are. A different crazy island evolves that he knows nothing about, that your emotions are in control of. This is a fact.
A lot of men don't even want to have conversations, ladies. Can we go there? A lot of guys don't even want to hear what you trying to talk about because they're already off the bat gonna deem it as what? You know,
Ma'am.
nagging.
Ma'am.
So you weren't gonna hit me with the
Ma'am.
alley-oop?
No, ma'am. Because you telling me that I'm supposed to, as a grown-ass man, first of all, good morning, beautiful. How's your day going? Fine. Okay. So what you on today? Nothing.
What did you do to
Okay,
piss her off?
Okay. No, this is how y'all talk, ma'am. This is how the fuck y'all talk. Okay? Until you give a woman penis, generally speaking, unless you are the most attractive out of the bunch that she has on her roster, you're gonna get 1 to 2 word answers until she is down on her luck that day, or some shit happened and she's bored.
You truly feel like dick is the most powerful thing.
Yes, Jesus! The fuck do you mean? Let's
not dealing
our
with you
powers
tonight.
combine. The fuck you talking about? Our dicks is Captain Planet out this motherfucker.
You know what? I got some good dick recently, and it's not
Oh.
keeping me around.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That good dick got you with a Tina Turner jacket on today. Do you hear me? You believe everything's possible today. Do not disrespect that man, ma'am. Look at the confidence he gave you today. Look at you. Can't do nothing but humbly giggle.
I literally can't stand you.
Why? Why?
Oh,
You're not gonna do that to that man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Good dick is a
Um,
motherfucker.
Yeah, so you know,
Mm-hmm.
so back to Cardi B. You know, when I made the comment that she doesn't have to cook and she doesn't have to clean, so okay, of course she's a hardworking woman. You know what I'm saying? And she turned a negative into a positive. So I feel like
All right.
instead of pointing out what's negative, find the good. Think of how many strippers you know that have been stripping for how many years, and Cardi capitalized on her situation.
Facts.
You know what
And
I'm
her
saying?
teeth fucked up. Yeah, it is. What?
They look good now, girl, if you
Yeah.
don't see this.
Get that shit when she told us. Mhm.
And you know what? God blessed her to be in that situation to have better teeth now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She has her beautiful daughter now.
Okay.
So a lot of people, would not have made that type of decision. And I feel like that's what separates a true hustler.
Or
and-
they have a team making them do it. If y'all had teams that y'all would actually listen to, not the teams you have that you ignore, but the teams that you would listen to, most of y'all wouldn't be in the situations y'all in right now. Facts.
You mean like listening to our single girlfriends?
Right. That team, that's what I said, move that team away. And we pay for you to have a team. A image consultant, a spiritual advisor, a nutritionist, a gymnastic coach, whatever the fuck you into, if that makes sense. If we gave you a team, you would listen to them too. But y'all go off of y'all own thoughts because y'all are grown and you know what's best. Jesus wept.
I'm not dealing with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dealing with you.
That's fine. We're going to keep the motherfucking party going tonight.
Okay, so also something else that I wanted to touch on is
All right.
feel like couples don't date enough.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like couples get together, like, don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't maintain. And so I feel like when the relationship is new, when it's fresh, you're taking me out, we're out enjoying our 2 for $20, just a grin and a kiki. And then after that, now it's, well, I don't want to go out. Or I'm too tired. Or I've been working all week. I'm going to go spend time with my boys.
Ma'am, I blame the market crash
I need
of
answers.
2008. Okay?
Okay.
Because when the market crashed and the houses exploded or imploded or whatever the term is, somehow vagina prices went up. Okay? Pussy went from $45 to somehow now it's $85. And us in the men community, we're not happy with this $45 jump.
Okay, I'm trying to
$40.
understand what that has to do with us, though.
Okay. Because the problem is now we have to do more. Now y'all want us to show more, meaning I can't just take you on a simple date. The average hood booger now wants to go to the signature room on a first date. Ma'am, you can't spell signature. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but I promise you, you couldn't spell it in a hangman conversation. Do you understand me? Because you know the ones I'm referring to, okay?
But, okay, I hear you loud and clear.
All right.
But also, men want to be treated like men.
Yes.
I'm a man.
What's your point?
So step up.
For what reason?
If a woman wants to be taken out to signature room and you can't afford that, then maybe she's...
It's not about affording. See, that's where you keep getting it fucked up. You ain't giving up none of that vagina, ma'am. We just here to get to know each other.
I'm not a prostitute, sir.
Then we getting to know each other. We can do that at the Chuck E. Cheese. The fuck you mean? We can do that at Walgreens parking lot.
We can do that at Wally World. I mean, like park car dates are.
Let's be real.
But what kind of energy are you coming with about me?
Let's be real though, okay? I'm not against taking a beautiful woman out on a date. I take her out on multiple dates. But it blew my mind when one of these beautiful women told me that Red Lobster wasn't real seafood. And I could see the motherfucking lobster when we walked in the door screaming for help. And this bitch gonna tell me that my motherfucking Red Lobster ain't good enough. So you know what? Because the bitch she shitted at the butter biscuits. Okay? The cheddar bake butter biscuits.
Those
okay?
Are classic, y'all.
Do
Those
you
are
hear
classic,
me?
Yeah.
Do you don't do that. Like you
don't
can
be
eat.
bougie. They taste
Do
good,
you
y'all.
feel what I'm talking about? Like I can take you to the expensive seafood, the Schreffer and room, whatever them Asian them Jewish people dudes' names is on the wall. We can go there whenever they want to, but don't disrespect. Like don't do that.
Yeah.
I could have took you 2 for $20. But I want you to get an ultimate fucking feast, and this is what I got in return.
But you know what? I feel like it's the thought that counts. It's the little things. It's having a conversation with me and not your girlfriend, not your opposite sex friend or my classmate or my coworker or whatever you want to call her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
you're
I'm
none
triggered.
of those. Okay, you're triggered.
I'm triggered.
Wow. Fucking wow. Do you hear me? So ladies, for you that think I hate women, I don't. I swear to you, it's everything I do is for vagina. Everything. I go to work for vagina. Yeah. So with that being said, ladies, I do agree that a man should take you out. He should treat you like a queen. He should bring you flowers. He should do all of these things. But I'm gonna give you a perfect scenario, right? My home girl, almost 40 years old, I think. I'm gonna keep her name to myself. But she's on a date with a guy. Okay, she likes good Buddy, but Buddy got something to do. So this is like an early brunch. It's like a 2 to 4 type of thing. So while he's in the bathroom, okay, one of the guys that she's been sending off for a long time hits her up, and she just decides to take this phone call. And he like, hey, I want to take you out for food and drinks. So she hurries up, wrap everything up in the doggy bag, and so they go home. She waits for new dude. New dude comes. It's amazing. It's a vibe. It's a wave.
As it should be.
He's saying all the deep ass conversations. I think they talking about childhood and like adolescence and all types of weird ass grown people shit. You
Deep conversations are like,
yes. And so they finish eating, and he takes her to go hear a live band. Okay. After he hears the live band, he takes her for a walk through the historical area of the town. Do you hear me? Get moist, goddammit. And finally, finally, to top off the night, he took her to an amphitheater so they could stare up at the motherfucking stars. And because she was so overwhelmed and she's never had this romanticism.
She gave him the cootie cat.
No,
Sis, you gave him the,
she looked at him and said, so how many of your other bitches you done bought out here before? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You couldn't say that?
I see no issue, sir. Searching for the problem.
Oh my God. What the fuck do you mean you don't see the problem, man?
I mean, a good relationship is founded on communication. And so, hey,
so
you
couldn't shut the
asked.
fuck up? Okay. I'm sorry. Continue. Mm-hmm.
So I should be able to ask you whatever the hell I want to.
Really?
You want to touch this cootie cat? You gotta be straight up with me. Like,
if you do a special trick on me and I be like, so how many other niggas you done did that for? Am I ruining the mood or no? Go ahead, real quick. Exactly. Yep.
we not talk about me though. We're talking about them.
Really?
Yes.
This is why I make my podcast for black women, because it doesn't matter. If I say something y'all don't like, I'm talking about them. I'm never fucking ever talking about y'all. Okay? Never. Because you or your friends don't act like this. So you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, time out. Yeah. Y'all, I just like to, oppose him a little bit, but that is true though. That would definitely kill the mood. That would blow the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. It would change my perspective on that person if they asked something like that. But is that a deal breaker though?
No, cause we still want some pussy. Understand, so girl, you get your.
I like. Would somebody come take his mic?
You so fucking stupid. Girl, but in our mind, we.
Now, see, men won't be accountable.
For what?
Because listen, let me break it down for you. See, this is how women get intricate.
She talking about shock.
We're amazing. So, if you are laughing it off and you're clearly turned off by me, you're going to get the cootie cat anyway because that was the goal. Because you just said that.
Yes. Okay. I thought you meant you was
and so then after that takes place, you're going to have already made up your mind how you feel about her.
Okay.
But you still got the cootie cat.
Okay.
So then when she pours out her feelings or she feels some type of way, you're going to be like, well, I told her.
I'm trying to find the logic in which that's wrong.
So when you know that someone feels a certain type of way, you should handle them accordingly.
Right.
Everybody's not wrapped too tight, and so.
Ma'am. See, let me tell you something.
I'm helping out you kings out there.
We give good dick upon request. If you then decide to come to my house tomorrow and clean my house and cook me something to eat and give me a massage and play Luther Vandross while you do it, who the fuck am I to say no, ma'am? I'm gonna let you come do it. But my future offer of I don't want to be your boyfriend, it never changed. But I be a damn fool. You cook your ass off. Why wouldn't I take the meal?
So are women wrong when they have that guy friend that they keep in the friend zone and they know that they're never going to give the cootie cat to, and they allow them to come over and repair things when they need it and give them a shoulder when they need someone to talk to, or like is a woman wrong for that? You're looking at me with such disgust, like, so I'm already knowing how you coming behind this right now.
Everything you said after "am I wrong" has made my ass hurt. Do you
I
understand
mean,
me?
it's essentially the same thing.
What the fuck do you mean? No, ma'am. The guy in your friend zone is desperately, patiently waiting for a track to explode on. Do you feel me? He is patiently waiting to be your man. You, on the other hand, I've told you what it is, but you getting
men
dick,
do
though.
tell women.
The friendship dude, he ain't getting no vagina. Now, fuck him. That's the same goddamn level. Give him some pussy. And let's see how much friend zone you still want to be.
Yeah.
Oh. Cause see, friendship zone niggas is like special need niggas. They got good dick.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell y'all ladies, y'all need to find y'all little disabled baby because they got some dicks on him. But continue.
Okay, so I want to go into a personal story of mine. Speaking of cheating and not being clear with people.
Hold on. Is this your segment?
This is the Nick.
Is it 30 minutes? My nigga. Continue. What we calling this? Hey, this a motherfucking brand new exclusive DJ goddamn who kid is this over here. We finna do something new for y'all niggas. We finna do a goddamn segment called what, madam?
The Knick Knack Snack Food for Thought segment.
All of that shit. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Can you
new
say
shit.
that 10 times fast?
I don't want to fuck that
Don't
up.
hurt yourself. Don't try that at home. Okay.
Let's start with the show, though. Let's go with the story. What happened?
Okay, so this is a disclaimer. This is 25-year-old me that I am speaking on. Okay.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Okay.
I will be 29 in March. We are currently in September.
3 and some months.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I need them extra months because God done brought me out. Okay. Once I was lost,
Really?
now I am back.
Really? Okay, let's hear what my God did for you.
Okay, so I had an ex-boyfriend that I met around the time that I graduated with my bachelor's.
Okay.
And we hit it off. He was going through a divorce, and so I guess I caught him on the rebound. I know better now.
But you knew you was a rebound.
I knew I was a rebound.
Okay, continue.
So then we saw each other for a couple months, and then his job took him away. So our relationship for half of the time ended up being long distance.
Oh.
So that throws a little bit more razzle dazzle into the mix.
So he had a long dick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh! And you know what?
Continue.
You know what? Hold on. PSA. Hear ye. Men. Us women, like, don't listen. I don't know why women fake having orgasms or length does not matter. It's about how you use it, okay?
True.
Yes.
But what you mean fake orgasms, man?
Because we gotta stroke y'all ego sometimes. Okay, back to the story. So we met in Chicago.
Oh my God, ma'am, y'all can fake all y'all want out your mouth, but something up that you can't fake is them toes. When them toenails touch the bottom of that goddamn footprint, ain't nothing you can do about that. But go ahead. What you talking about? I'm listening.
So we met in Chicago. We actually met through a mutual friend.
Okay, it sounded romantic.
Yeah. Ooh, I should have known who was setting me up. Like, it was gonna be a fail.
Oh, it was him. Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, so he ended up, his job was in Tennessee, so I relocated to Tennessee without commitment. Ladies, I'm walking you through the steps of where I was
it
wrong.
was really good. It was really good. Like motherfucking Frosted Flakes. Great.
Ladies, are y'all taking notes? Like, I want better for you.
Okay, come on with it. Now tell us what you did wrong outside of move to another state.
Yeah, without commitment, without anything like that. No security. So I go out there, I'm making my money, raising my son. I brought my son with me.
Okay.
And when he got back home, he didn't hold up his end of the deal. So I kind of felt like stranded. I was kind of alone, didn't have any family there. And I'm like, it's hard being a single parent with family around you.
Okay.
Imagine being states over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I find out that he's cheating on me. And then so I decided to pull up to his house, one day.
Oh, you just hold on, wait a minute, ma'am. So you moved out of state to live down the street from the nigga.
And we did not live together.
Oh, see, I thought you lived together.
No, we didn't live together. But you know what? I have a stigma against living together as a single parent, because if I break up with him and then I have to move in with someone else, well, I move in with someone else and I have to. Okay. And then we break up, so it's going to be that pattern of my son seeing us living with different men, and I don't want it to be that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, when you are a single parent, it's so hard to date because you do have to put your kids at the forefront. Okay. So I was putting my tippy toes in the water, but all right. So we're in Tennessee now, y'all. Found out that he cheated on me. He was avoiding me because he had known that I had found out. So in order for me to get his attention, I pulled up to his house one day, bust out the windows to his house. I bust out the windows to both of his cars in the garage. And then I took his work uniform, and I knew that he couldn't show up to work without his uniform. And I poured gasoline on a couple of things that were in the garage. And so I had parked in the backyard. Lord.
So you even parked
God, you're so good.
as a decoy. Okay.
And when I tried to pull my car out of his yard, I was stuck. So I went to one of the neighbors.
Okay.
And he was like, hold on. And he had never came back out. And so then I went to another neighbor because I'm like, it's going to start looking suspicious because everything not looking right. And, so it was this really elderly man super sweet. He's like, where you from, sweetheart? And I'm like, oh, Chicago. And he's like, if you're from Chicago, you should know how to get out of these kind of situations.
Okay.
So he turns the wheel a certain way. I'm out of the yard. Literally not even 5 minutes later after I pull off, my ex is like, what did you do? What did you do to my shit? And he's like, the police are here because the guy who I had asked initially had went in and called the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which he should have done.
Yes, he should.
Applaud that brother. He gets advice from a nigga on child support pedestal for the month.
Yeah.
Continue.
Disclaimer also, you know what? We all have a chapter of our lives that we are, don't really want read out loud. But look, we've not been here. We know.
Thick ass chapter.
Yeah.
It's a thick ass chapter.
At the end of it all, he ended up lying to the police and saying, I just got back from deployment and I don't know which one of them it could have been, but I know it wasn't her.
Oh, so he lied on your behalf.
Yes. He had my back. And that's how I know.
You take pride in that.
I don't take pride in that.
I see it in your face.
No, I'm saying that God is so good in my head because if I had went to jail, who's going to get my son from school? Or et cetera, et cetera.
You didn't think about any of that when you busted anything.
Ladies, you got to think about the consequences before. Like, I know the dick is good, but it's never that serious.
What did 112 say on Cupid? No. What the fuck do you mean you busted? See, this is the problem, women.
He wouldn't talk to me.
Exact, because you crazy.
But I got his attention and we finally talked.
I bet the fuck you did. We also got an offer from the ID channel, ma'am. Would you like to go on there? Huh? See, y'all think this shit is funny.
And you know what?
It's
not funny. It's not funny.
To call the cops on y'all. On some real shit, which brothers, we need to wake up. 911 is our friend with these
but
they don't kill, because they gonna call on us. She gonna destroy everything you look. Let me tell you something. Here's the motherfucking problem. Every last one of y'all hate our video game consoles, okay? But our video game consoles takes us to different universes and different theories of life. Your vagina is only one universe in millions. And y'all take that from us. My Xbox broke right now. And on the low, I love my girl, but I've been looking at her crazy. Like, did you pour water in this when I won't look it? Like, cause it's that serious. Like, is what the fuck is going on? Why is my game not working? Like a video game and a barber to a man it don't make us choose.
Y'all do trust y'all barber way more than y'all trust us. Dude, that is for sure.
Because he won't lie to me.
You can commit to a barber, but you cannot commit to us.
When my barber says he was out all night and he is tired, can I come at 6? I believe him. Because I know where he went. He gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me. You gonna do what you wanna do. Fuck you mean.
You are something else.
Why am I something else, ma'am? I'm telling you exactly what God love is the truth. You hit me with us, grandmama. Get your ass in the goddamn
Grandmama,
kitchen
sit
and
down
cook,
before you hurt yourself.
We gotta feed these shit.
We are feeding you currently the knick-knack snack food for thought segment.
Grandma, that's the petty. She don't know what she's talking about. Cook things.
No, but to be honest, I kind of forgot. What were we talking about? That weed that you gave me was really, really good. So when we went off on that tangent.
Really? I know nothing.
I appreciate you.
About what she says, Lord. And about what you went, boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but let's continue. What's the problem? Focus. Okay? At the end of the goddamn day. Okay? Hold on.
Can I just say something real quick while we're in between subjects? Like,
that's good.
You know what? I just feel like life is so short. Like, niggas are literally dying every day. Like, 2020 ain't having mercy on nobody. So it's time, like, this pandemic can be looked at, everything can be looked at in different perspectives.
True.
So, like, life is short. So live your life. That's like, if you going to work, you should enjoy what you do for work. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
if you died, would you want to come back and redo things? I would rather die with, memories, not regrets.
That's why we fuck so many women.
Yeah.
And y'all cannot seem to understand that. Because why not
cannot
have a
believe you just
memory
flipped
and
it
not
like
a
that.
regret?
I cannot believe you just flipped
That's
it like
not
that.
what my God intended. Okay? My God put me here to live life to the motherfucking fullest. So, ma'am.
Okay, so is vandalism forgivable?
Fuck the fuck no.
Hold on. Wait, pause. Put the Prindle in reverse. Let's go back. So it's not forgivable for me to fuck up your PlayStation.
Nope.
But you can fuck up my heart. You know how long it takes for my heart to heal? You know how long I'm in a depression and I have things to take care of, especially us single moms. Like, we don't deserve that.
Do you know how long it takes me to save $3.99.99? So
whose fault is that?
Yours, motherfucker. You the one who broke it. The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't control your spending habits, honey.
Anything we do to y'all find a reason that we should walk away. Anything y'all do to us, y'all find a reason why to cheer that bullshit on. If you watch a man getting his ass beat on by a woman on World Star, first thing people say is he probably deserved it. If he backslaps a woman, cause 16 of them is jumping his girl, they still be like, he a bitch ass nigga. He shouldn't have did nothing.
Because you know what? Because men want to be respected as men, but I feel like men do not hold up their end of the bargain. I feel like a lot of people in life, they want so much, gimme, but they're not willing to put the work in. They're not gonna hustle for it. So you want to be respected like a man, so be a man. Step up as a man, hustle as a man, etc., etc. I know Rome isn't built overnight. Edges don't grow overnight either, ladies.
Okay.
We know.
We somehow went from Rome to your fucking edges. And you think y'all are...
Okay, do you feel like there's ever a reason that validates it? Like ever? Vandalism.
There's never a validated answer, because if I can't give it to you and you accept it, you can't give it to me and I accept
But it's so much worse when a man does it. A grown man should not be keying a woman's car. Like, what?
What the fuck? Why not?
You want to be a man.
You don't want to go to
man.
AAMCO? You don't want to go with me? You don't want to go to Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace? You don't want to go with me?
You guys put so many standards on us. Oh, she can't sleep with the same amount of people as me because she's a hoe and I'm not.
Your point.
But
your point, ma'am. There is a double standard which y'all enjoy for everything else except
and
sex.
So here's one for you.
Except sex, ma'am. Go ahead. Exactly. Because you ain't got nothing to say to that.
Oh my God.
It's real life shit. The bottom line, y'all don't care about all the other double standards, ma'am. At all.
Okay, so listen.
Okay.
So the plot thickens, okay?
Okay.
Here's a little razzle-dazzle on the story. So
all right.
The way that I found out that the way I found out that he was cheating on me was I was taking out my sewing. You know what I'm saying?
See what oh my God! So you were disassembling.
I was disassembling.
Okay.
Honey, I look good regardless when I wake up. Okay, like
continue.
Period.
Boy, I need a nap. Let go.
Okay. So she pulls up at like 4 a.m. We had hung out all day.
Okay.
And he had fell asleep on the bed and somebody's ringing the doorbell over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
So long story short, like she could have fucked up my stuff. She could have saw my car and fucked up my car. If she would have vandalized my car, are you responsible for the side bitch?
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Your only concern is your property because soon as she leaves, you're going to destroy my property either way. So I should give a fuck whether your property is disturbed, because either way, mine's is fucked up. Whether
we wouldn't even be in this situation if you didn't cheat. Though.
We would not be in a situation if maybe it was a little bit open to threesomes. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that, ma'am? Because see, y'all love to say that, oh, I'm my guy's best friend. No, the fuck you're not. If he can't come to you and say, babe, I would like to fuck her tonight, y'all not best friends. Because that man would love to fuck other women. But
you're not best friends, ladies. He don't give a fuck about you.
No.
He don't care about you.
See what I'm saying?
No,
do you see the new world we just created, y'all? Right before your face.
See, here's the thing. Men love to put women on a pedestal. Hey, you can't do this. You're supposed to be better than us.
Your point?
And so, but you don't put us on a pedestal when it benefits us though. So you should have me so high up on a pedestal.
I'm sorry. So when the dude breaks into our house tonight, that's not a benefit that I die so you can call 911? Is it not a benefit that I can die so you can raise your son with
How
my
many
life
times a
insurance
night?
policy?
How many times a night is someone breaking into your house?
I heard shit all the
Like,
time.
Hold on.
It might be the toilet, but I don't know that.
Sex is a daily thing. That is an occasional thing.
Your pussy is not worth my death nightly,
I'll
ma'am.
give you some cootie cat every time you protect me from the intruder.
Your pussy is good enough for me to take the trash out. It is not good enough for me to die, ma'am. That part is love. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That part is love.
No.
Father God, in the name of Jesus.
Oh, don't call on him now. You know, I think it's so funny that people don't believe in God till the plane starts shaking. Then everybody believes.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Is that why in about 5 years you're going to be in the church looking for your man to come? Because these niggas ain't shit.
I'm not looking for no man in church.
About 5 years you will be. I'm just waiting on God. Because, see, y'all treat God like a fucking fountain at the mall. Y'all think y'all gonna throw a nickel in this nigga and he just gonna pop up this Rashad Moore looking nigga that's gonna deal with you and your fuckery. No, ma'am. You know he gonna pop up? The nigga that was on Discovery ID channel. That's the
first
nigga
of
he
all,
gonna pop
your
up.
partner is supposed to love you as Jesus loved the church. If we're gonna go biblical, I don't think we want to go down that avenue.
We want to talk about Jesus' dick, or is that for another episode? Because we'll get there.
All right, y'all.
Yup.
All right.
Yup. I have a whole conversation about that. We'll talk about that in another conversation, people. But
Okay, so you're saying that if your side bitch vandalizes my shit, then I shouldn't look to you to have it replaced. I should be going after her.
You should be in good hands with Allstate. You don't care when you fuck up my shit, man. This is a game.
Okay.
This is all a game. Some you win, some you lose, but you win to live another day.
You do.
Do you hear me?
Uh-huh.
So hey,
Thank
if
God
you
we're
think
here.
I can go ahead and get my motherfucking windows and cars fixed, then you go ahead and get bitch off the side of your goddamn car too. She put nigga on mine. She put bitch on yours and nigga on mine, so we have a set. Bitch nigga. You feel me? Hey, that's your behavior that you ashamed of. Are you asking me if it's cool for you to do it when we're together? Or do I need to also pay the receipt when this crazy bitch act like you when we together too? Is that the question?
Yes, because you invited her into our situation.
Oh my God. What is the last goddamn conversation? I can't talk about this no more. Okay,
well, let's talk about how, you know, anything you can do, I can do better, you know, because women are the superior gender. And, you know, I feel like women are a lot smarter and detailed about the way that they move about things, specifically cheating. Not that I'm encouraging cheating. I just think that women are better at it. And I think that you, like anyone, would agree to that.
You thought like anybody. Let me tell you something, man. First and foremost, y'all been telling this lie to yourself for quite some time. Y'all are not better cheaters. You have to understand that y'all control the outcome. And when you can control the outcome, y'all are better at cheating, if that makes sense. Like if we went to bet horses, but you know these 10 horses was sick and we betted on this one horse, you hedged your bet, that's what they would say. So think about it, right? This is why when your man, cause see, men are routine. We go to work at 5 o'clock, we take lunch at noon, and we home by 3 o'clock. We're very routine. But see, the problem is, Keisha just started working at the factory. So now I'm flirting with Keisha from 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I talk to you now, but that hour I used to talk to you at lunch. Hey, baby, listen, they ran out of telegrams. I'm about to call you back, okay? So now I give the last 15 minutes to Keisha, okay? And see, at 3 o'clock, I was coming home. But Keisha called and said, come get that pussy. So I asked, what would Jesus do? And Jesus walked a long way in those sandals.
You better
what?
not.
He did. He changed the prostitute into a good woman. We all act like we don't know what Mary
Prostitutes are not good women?
He changed her into one. He made the original hoe into a housewife.
Everybody.
He did. Mary Immaculate was something else. She was selling that pussy for a shinlet. Something she could chew on. It wasn't even a price. It was just something she could stick in her teeth.
I want to talk about turning a hoe into a housewife, but I don't want to cut you off.
We'll get into that. We'll get to that. But my moral of my story, God damn it, you heard me talking about Jesus' dick and Mary Immaculate and giving up that pussy for a shilling. I want to say that one more time. Giving up that pussy for a shilling. You hear me?
you were so,
Okay, I'm done with that. But what was my point?
y'all,
What was
I
talking
love
about?
what I do, and I love like who I do it with. Like, have the
Talk
right
to
people
me.
on your
Talk
team.
to me.
Have the right people in your corner. Have people in your life that support you.
Jesus fucking. What was my point before that? I'm gonna remember as soon as you just tell me what was I talking about right before I got Jesus involved in my shit shenanigans.
See, and that's what you get.
Y'all cheating. Bam.
he
Back to the
rebuking
point.
all of this.
Back to the point. No, he's not. He gave it back to his son. Okay. The bottom line is this. That's why when we cheat, we have a choice to make at 3 o'clock now. Do I go home or do I slide to Keisha crib? I'm going to go ahead and slide to Keisha crib and deal with the consequences later. So now I done fuck Keisha. So now when I come home, I ain't even thought about a good lie. See, generally, we just go with the first thing we think. Okay, Tyrone went to hospital last night. I'm going to say that. I went to visit Tyrone. That's why I ain't answered my phone.
So
in
what
2
was
hours.
wrong with me
Hold
saying
on,
that we're
hold
smarter?
on, hold on. So when we go and we get home, baby girl, so where you been? I went to visit Tyrone at the hospital because, you know, he got in an accident last night. Oh, okay, cool. But I took him flowers at 3:30. Where was you? We don't think 2 levels in. We only think 1 level.
Exactly.
So that's why we... Man, why the fuck you always acting like I'm cheating out here or some shit? Like, hold on, though. On the flip side of that coin, it's not that y'all smarter. Think about it. When you get your little work husband, ooh, this nigga been making my pussy wet. I'm going to tell y'all something, girls. You know that trip we taking September 21st in 2 weeks? If he don't say nothing stupid, I'm going to invite him to that trip so we can fuck. Do you see what I'm trying to say? She controls when the fucking happens. So as long as he don't say nothing stupid for those 2 weeks, she already told her man about this trip. He already knows, so he ain't even tripping. He like, okay, babe, go ahead and go out to Kokomo. That's cool. I already know you going with your homegirls.
Searching for the issue, sir.
My point is y'all not better. Y'all just control the outcome. If I control when we fuck, ma'am, I'll be as spectacular as you. Y'all are not better at cheating. You just get to pick the time and the place versus when you call me at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I now have to make a split decision.
People who have control over the situation and control the situation,
What
not
you
because
talking
it fell into their hand by chance. Like,
Grandma, bring them some sweet potato
women
jacks.
do it better. They
Huh?
do. It's okay.
No, y'all don't. You just control when the pussy's giving up. There's a difference.
Can you just admit that a man that cheats is just a man that does not want to be kept?
No. Ma'am, where does y'all don't like to talk about this, but we're going to go ahead and put this out here right at the end of the show here. But where does the blood come from when I get horny, ma'am?
Your brain.
When my dick gets hard.
Your heart.
No, you named
Y'all,
it right
I'm not
the
good at
first time.
science and math. I'm just
That's
good
fine.
at like
That's fine. But at least
shit.
based on my preliminary Google research, when my dick gets hard, the blood comes from my brain. See, y'all want to have this conversation.
Why you looking at me like I was wrong when I said that?
I wasn't. I didn't know if you understood my question, but I followed you. But listen,
trust your first gut, y'all.
But listen to me. If you was in a car accident and you just ran into a tree and you bleaching out gushing out blood, and I'm like, hey, sign this form for me real quick. There's no judge in the world that will uphold that piece of litigation because you were not in your right state of mind to agree to these terms. So if you can't sign a document while you have a brain that's leaking blood, look at how much of my body my dick had to bypass.
It's literally not that deep. You're not dying.
It is. That's what y'all don't understand. It's exactly that deep, ma'am. My dick, bruh. Dicks run the world. This nigga's like a fucked up alter ego. If that makes sense, he like a Dave Chappelle skit. This nigga pops up in the bathroom. So what we gonna do, bruh? You gonna fuck her? I mean, I know we gonna risk the family, but nigga, you see her ass, bro? And we be like, nigga.
Any man that I date or am involved with, they're gonna have to watch this episode of Advice from a Nigga on Child Support and answer to this theory. I need answers.
And they're gonna tell you that their dick talks to them in the bathroom because that's healthy for a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they don't see you're crazy, huh?
But you know what? That's why I know that I'm a perfect fit for this because people have been telling me all my life that I'm crazy and I am crazy. But there is a such
Little
thing as good
Little
crazy.
bit.
There is such thing as good crazy.
No, it's like
And-
House of a Thousand Corpses crazy. This shit ain't nothing nice.
You know what? The
Uh-huh.
craziest people are the most talented. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
who
This
wants
is
to
a
be
great
normal
movie.
anyway?
Normal people?
I don't want to live a normal life. I want to like go hard, like go big or go home. Like if you're gonna be a prostitute, be the best prostitute. If you're
Fair.
going to be a talk show host, be the best talk show host.
Fair. And if you gonna serve motherfucking chicken nuggets at McDonald's, let me tell you bitches something.
Get my order.
I
right.
didn't go with y'all to apply for this job. So you was praising Jesus when you got this job at Wendy's. You were happy, motherfucker. But now that you've been there 6 months, you want to act like it's my fault that I told you to come to Wendy's? So people, be happy at your job. Because I don't know you. I don't want to get to know you. All I wanted was a motherfucking 6-piece nugget. Motherfucker.
Right. And if you got an attitude about getting my order right, then don't work there. Work harder
Talk
to work
to me.
somewhere else.
Talk
But
to me.
anyways, you know, we all laughing and learning. We all experiencing our own struggles. So we're gonna leave this off with Cardi B is a great example for being a hustler and being ambitious. And we're not gonna focus on the negatives because we all have skeletons in our closets and the chapter in our lives we don't want to read out loud.
Oh.
And you know what? Keep up that same energy. Don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't maintain. And
Really?
also, whatever energy you give me is what I'm gonna give you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So don't
fair
cheat on
enough.
your woman, and then you won't have to cry in the car about how she bust the windows out.
Fact.
So
Fact. So let me sum up what my co was trying to say. Basically, if y'all gonna date her, start her ass off with a picnic. She can't go nowhere else but up from a motherfucking picnic, okay? So picnic, maybe 2 for $20 after that. Let's not get too fancy until the anniversary time, but still take her out though.
y'all make sure
Hey.
to add us on Instagram.
Please.
Leave feedback under this
Subscribe.
video. Subscribe, please. Yes, subscribe and help us out. Support local businesses. Support businesses that you know are just fire. Like you know
And
you
support
enjoyed
local
yourself.
colors.
You stayed the
We
whole
local
time,
colors.
didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and subscribe. Leave a
Mhm.
comment. Leave us new topics that you want to hear us talk about. We will see you next time for episode 5. Thank you for being here. Be blessed.
All the time, this is advice from a nigga on child support. Girl, that's him, knick-knack talk show host. Fuck with us, take these free motherfucking gems. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. Maybe next episode you will. We out,
It's so
DB.
cute. It's so cute when it does that.